Hey guys, what's going on? This is Skater Boy, okay? Some might even call me Scrubby. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day. If not, that sucks, okay? I'll call JoJo Siwa. She'll come over to your house, and guess what? She'll slap you, probably with a butter knife. I don't know why she'd slap you with a butter knife, but she will. I'm sure you guys saw the thumbnail, okay? I'm also sure that you saw the title, right? Many people will see this and they'll be like, oh my god, what happened? And today I'm going to be explaining what actually went down, okay? So today's the day that I had a really weird teacher, okay? I'll be honest, I kind of wish that I got more videos of them. I would play it on the screen, but you know, then you guys would know what school I go to and all the information about my life. You know who I am, what my name is, how tall I am, how sexy of a man I actually am. And I just can't be letting you do that, okay? I already have enough females, which is 0, okay? Anyway, so if you have any moms that are interested, just let me know. But this is the time I had a creepy teacher. Alright, so, like I said, a really creepy teacher. This actually happened like a week ago. I wish I was exaggerating. Alright, and I know every single day I'm like, oh yeah, this was a year or two ago. But this happened 2 weeks ago. So I'm just hanging out in class, okay? We're doing nothing. We're sitting there and chilling, okay? This is an ELA class. The teacher has so many complaints. So many complaints because of how creepy they are. Like, I wish I was exaggerating. But last week, I'm still in their class. Last week, there were two women that complained on a Friday. Alright, and there's a lot of girls that walk by his class and be like, that guy's a fucking creep, or that guy's a loser. Alright, and you know, it just is what it is. Alright, he's not too bad to me. He has really bad autism. Like, one time he tried to confront me because I'm on my phone in class. He's like, you just look like you don't care. I'm like, listen, I'm just trying to graduate, okay? I do not care about high school in the slightest. And listen, when people are younger, they have two regrets. One, they drink too much in their 20s. And two, they wish they tried harder in high school. I'm not going to college, okay? I'm just not going to do that. I'm probably going to see if I can make YouTube work. Anyway, like I was talking about, so I'm sitting there in back of class, okay? I think there's this girl next to me. I'll be honest, she looks exactly like Donald Trump. Like the face tan and everything, blonde hair, the roots are popping out. Alright, it looks horrible. And the girls in my area, they act like they're really hot, even though, I'm not even joking, they're like 220 pounds and 5'4". Why does that happen? No idea. But like I said, sitting in the back of class, there's a creepy girl. Let's name her Lexi. Alright. Me and Lexi were just kind of talking. Alright, I'm not flirting with her. She has a boyfriend. But, you know, I don't find her attractive at all. And then I got my black friend. Let's call him Jamar. So we got Jamar and Lexi and me. Okay, we're sitting in the back of class, and we're just talking, okay? We're just yapping it up. And the teacher's talking about the dumbest stuff in the whole entire world. He's like, he'll give us 2 assignments for that day. Okay, I'm not even exaggerating. He'll give us 2 assignments. One takes 5 minutes at most, and the other one can take 10 minutes for most people. And he doesn't stop talking about the assignments. He's like, yeah, so you know, you have to do this. Don't forget to put your name. It'll walk us through the whole entire assignment, but not actually do it. Nobody pays attention. Everybody's on their phone. But he targets me. I'm like the only white male in that class. Everybody else is Mexican or a woman or black. Anyway, so I'm friends with quite a few of the people in the class. And there's this one kid that sits in front of me. Alright, let's just name him Max. So we got Max in the front, and he's making fart noises. Okay, I wish I was exaggerating. He's making fart noises, and he's being obnoxious as hell. Okay, he's definitely a little bit of a goofy goober, if I do say so myself. So I'm sitting there. Max is, you know, he's farting it up with his mouth. Alright, he's doing a little beatbox, but with his butt. Alright, butt impressions, if I do add. And so I'm just kind of sitting there talking to, I can't remember, Lexi and, Landon. Or whatever the hell I named the black guy. Anyway, now all of a sudden he comes walking over to me. He's like, hey, why do you keep on making those noises? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, it's coming from your area, and I know it's you. I'm like, it's literally the guy in front of me. And as soon as he does that, this kid to my far right, okay, he looks like a hippie, okay? He's a stoner. He's not going to do shit with his life, all right? He starts banging on the wall. He's like, stop banging on the wall. I'm like, you're looking at me. I am not banging on the wall. You're literally making eye contact with me with my hands both on my phone. Because I'm playing Clash Royale, okay? I'm whipping it up in there, all right? I'm sending emotes, and I'm being toxic as hell. Alright, and this kid to my far right, he bangs again. He's like, stop banging. I'm like, I'm looking at you. You can see my hands. He's like, are you talking back to me? I'm like, no, I'm telling you, I'm not banging on the walls. I'm on my phone. He's like, yeah, being on your phone is disrespectful. What? And then he comes up to me. He's like, yeah, come talk to me in the hallway. And so I walk up to the hallway. He looks at me. He's like, so who threw that banana? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I haven't thrown shit. He's like, who told you could talk to a teacher that way? I'm like, I'm being honest. You're accusing me. He's like, I did not accuse you. I'm like, yeah, you were being 100% accusatory. Okay, the voice that you used and looked at me, you thought I did it. I have no idea that someone threw a banana, and I wish I saw it. Because apparently someone threw a banana at somebody, okay? I mean, who cares, all right? The kid that got thrown at is actually kind of a wackadoodle. And so I'm in this class, sitting down. I go back to my desk. I sit down. I'm doing nothing, okay? I'm just chilling. Then all of a sudden, this girl looks at me. She's like, hey, you know my boyfriend? I'm like, yeah, I used to play sports with him. She's like, oh, yeah, he wants to beat your ass. What? What are you talking about? He wants to beat my ass. He's like, yeah, like, I know everybody thought he graduated. Well, he actually is in online school, so he has to show up to your class. Like, what do you mean by has to show up to our class? She's like, yeah, he wants to beat your ass, and he also, he has to show up for our class. I'm like, but he's in online school. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. And this girl is dumb as rocks, okay? She probably has a pet rock named Rocky, and her parents support it, so that way she can learn a little bit of maturity. And so eventually, we're about like 20 minutes away from class ending. I'm just trying to get out of there, okay? Because I do not have any class. I have like one class at school, all right? So I'm just trying to show up, play on my phone, and dip, all right? I put no attention in my assignments at all. But I still have the best best grade in the class because everybody else is on their phone doing nothing. So I do that. I'm sitting on my phone playing Clash Royale, and all of a sudden her boyfriend shows up. Her boyfriend's about 6'4", about 200 pounds. I'm 170, 6'2". So he's not giant compared to me, but he has some weight on me. But I like to fight a lot. And, I mean, I think my stories kind of portray that. I like to fight. Like, I box every single day. I also go to the gym. I do that whole shebang. I'm basically Jackie Chan at that point if he was a white boy and built like Wilt Chamberlain. Okay? Because I am 90% legs. I wish I was joking. But eventually, if I do show my face on this, you will see that I'm 90% legs. So I'm just kind of sitting there chilling. Her boyfriend shows up, and I walk to go turn in my assignment. He bumps into me, right? I'm like, I look at him, I was like, what the fuck? Why do you bump into me? He's like, oh, what are you talking about, huh? I'm like, you bumped into me. You could have said, excuse me. You could have said, pardon me. You could have been nice. He's like, fuck that. You're flirting with my girlfriend. I'm like, I am not flirting with your girlfriend that has a tan that looks exactly like Donald Trump's. You think I find that attractive? Yeah, I bet you do, huh? I bet you like to try to talk to her, huh? You probably sent her a dick pic. No, I have not done that, ever. I have never sent one to any girl, okay? He's like, yeah, I doubt it. And it turns out that there's another kid that has the same name as me, and he sent a picture of his wiener to the girl. And this guy opened up Snap and thought it was me. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, you sent one to my girlfriend. I'm like, no, I didn't. I never sent a picture of my wiener to your girlfriend. I haven't sent one to anybody. And to be honest, you probably need a microscope to be able to see it. He's like, yeah, I'm still gonna beat your ass though. I'm like, try. Do you want to go to the bathroom? No. And the teacher's just looking. He's just staring. He's like, oh my god, what's about to go down? Alright, he just shaved his head. He's basically fucking Joe Rogan at this point, just watching us. I'm like, okay. I'm like, do you want to go to the bathroom? He's like, fine. I'm like, okay. So we walk to the bathroom. Alright. I'm like walking like next to him, like we're buddy. I'm like, I box, right? Like, I fight a lot. I don't care, I'll still beat your ass. I played football, okay? I was a varsity athlete. I'm like, football's not gonna do shit. You sure? So we walk into the bathroom, alright? I give him that 1-2. I give him 2 jabs, my left hand, I throw that right overhand. He starts going down, like not like falling down, but like he kind of like leans down over a little bit. I hit him with the liver with that left hook to the liver. He's kind of down, like he's leaning over. I grab his head, throw it into the urinal. He stands up, and I just give him that right. I give him that right cross straight to the jaw. At that point, he's leaning against the wall. I'm like, are you done yet? He's like, yeah. All of a sudden, we start walking back, like, out of the door. He just throws a haymaker at me. I, like, dodge it just a little bit, but it clocks me in the top part of my head. So it's not a knockout. Dog, I grab him around his waist, and I slam him to the floor. All right, and I walk out. Don't say a thing. Walk back to my ELA class, and my teacher's like, "You know you're suspended, right?" I'm like, "For what?" He's like, "You got in a fight." I'm like, "You watched him. You watched the whole entire altercation, all right? You're basically Joe Rogan at this point, okay?" He's like, "No, I don't want to hear that attitude from you. First of all, you cussing me, and now you're doing this." I'm like, "So what? You literally watched it, and you didn't do anything to interfere with it. I'm not trying to get in trouble, okay? I show up for 2 classes a day. You think I want to be at school longer than I already am? Well, guess what? You're shit out of luck." I'm like, "I don't even go to school, all right? I don't even go to lunch, all right?" He's like, "Well, you shit out of luck." I wish I was joking, but he actually cusses. All right, and I'm just kind of standing there, just like, okay, whatever. Just give it to me. All right. At this point, I'm like, I already know I'm gonna skip it. Anyway, that's the whole entire story. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If not, you know what? I hope it fixed it.
Yeah. My dad used to say, whatever is whatever. Never may be never, but it's ever that keeps us going.